What's up, fight fans? Welcome to Mr. Mustache MMA News. Getting right into it, I want to discuss next weekend's main event, UFC Fight Night between Thiago Santos and Magomed Ankalaev. Very exciting. You got Thiago Santos, who's now 38 years old, 1-2 since coming off of his double knee surgery after his decision loss to John Jones in his light heavyweight title attempt. He did lose that fight. A lot of people thought he won that fight. I personally thought he lost that fight. Very close. He blew out both of his knees in that outing. He took about 1.5 years off, maybe 2 years off, and he came back and hasn't looked so hot since coming back. You know, he's 38 years old now. It's very obvious that he's hesitant. He's scared to get hurt again, you know. I mean, rightfully so. He blew out both of his knees, you know. I don't blame the guy. But since coming back, he has that loss against Glover Teixeira where he tried to pull the trigger, but whenever he did, he made the mistake of following Glover Teixeira down to the ground, because on the striking was very evident, and Santos almost put him out on the feet a couple times. But he followed him down to the ground, where that's Glover Teixeira's bread and butter. That's what got him back to the title. And Glover was able to capitalize on that. Once Thiago put him down and got to the ground, Glover was able to take him and put him out, you know? And then again, Thiago went out, fought Alexander Rakic, could not pull the trigger. It was a very lackluster performance on both ends. It was pretty much just a clinch battle against the cage for 15 minutes. It was a very lackluster fight. He did not look so good there. He hesitated. You know, it looked like he just did not believe in his kicks. It did not believe in his knees. Maybe he was still dealing. I'm sure he still is dealing with a lot of pain, a lot of injuries from that specific surgery. And then his win against Johnny Walker, it was a lackluster fight from both ends. 25 minutes, both guys kind of struggled to pull the trigger, but Santos did land more of the shots from what was thrown, and he got the victory from it. You know, so he is coming off a win against Johnny Walker. You know, and then you got Magomed Ankalaev, who in my opinion could very well be the light heavyweight champion in 2023. You know, this fight to me, you know, you got Santos who's 38, you got Ankalaev who's 29 years old. This is a young eat the old, if you will, type of story, you know, and this is probably what's going to happen, you know. I think Magomed, who's 16-1, 29, he's got that full arsenal, really terrifying Dagestani-style fighter. It looks like Islam ate Khabib. The guy is just a savage, and his only blemish was that loss to Paul Craig, where he was dominating 14 minutes and 50 seconds of that 3-round fight. And when that 10-second clap came up, Paul Craig threw up a triangle from his back, a Hail Mary submission attempt, and it worked. Magomed tapped with 1 second left in that fight. It was fucking wild. And so far, that's been the only blemish in his career. He has been able to dominate every single person that they've put in front of him. Ion Cutelaba, twice. Nikita Krylov, Volkan Ozdemir, the guy on and on. He's 16-1. He's on the fast track to a title shot. But I don't think the winner of this fight gets a title shot. Yes, the light heavyweight division is heating up. We got some really nice prospects. I think the winner of this fight, they're either going to get the matchup against Alexander Rakic if he doesn't get that title shot, you know. Rakic has to fight, you know. The guy has been inactive for a long time, you know. I think since his fight with Thiago Santos, you know. And Santos has now fought going on his second time since this loss to Rakic. So Magomed, if he gets this victory, I think that's a really good matchup. You know, he could get a Jan Blachowicz matchup, you know, and same for Santos. Like if Santos wins, he could get that rematch with Rakic. I don't think anybody wants to see that. He could get the rematch with Jan Blachowicz. You know, he does have a TKO victory over Jan Blachowicz. So that's very interesting also. But also, I think that the winner of this fight could get the loser of Glover Teixeira versus Yuri Prochazka. That could very well happen, you know. If they want the title shot next, someone's got to make a very, very big statement. It is possible, you know, if Magomed does come out swinging, get some crazy 30-second flash knockout. Same for Thiago Santos. He could sneak in and kind of steal the thunder there. This could happen, you know, guys. And the light heavyweight division seems to be lighting up with a really good performance next Saturday from either guy. It could really make a statement. It could really shake things up, make things very interesting. You know, Anthony Smith is still there in that matchup. So there's a whole lot of things going on, a whole lot of storylines, a whole lot of drama. I'm very excited. I got Magomed Ankalaev. I just think that, you know, just by pure numbers, the guy's big, he's strong, he's athletic, he's young. He doesn't really have any blemishes. Thiago Santos, he's 38 years old. He's in the twilight of his career, but he does have that experience. He is a wily vet. He does have that power to put anybody out at any given time. He's just got to believe in himself. He's got to pull that trigger and not hesitate. He's got to get to him first and be the bully. But who knows? Personally, I got Magomed Ankalaev. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Mr. Mustache, MMA News out. Let's fucking go, fight fans. Thank you.